All right, you're just going to have to watch me drive from this angle because it's way too dangerous when I hold it up here like this, because I get distracted and I want to look at the camera. And it's all reversed, so I am not in England. I am not driving on the left side of the road. The steering wheel is not on the left side of the car. It's just my camera. I haven't reversed it. Anyway. The world is not coming to an end. But I think Armenia is the answer. Okay, I did a video before saying it was titled, Can Armenia Save America from Genocide? And it was this thought I had, and it was a long, rambling video, which I'm going to try and not make this. But I never really explained what I meant. So let me try and do that right now. Now, I will tell you right now, I have delusions of grandeur. I've always aimed very high. I've always had great expectations of myself, let's say. And they were only exacerbated, or those delusions of grandeur were only made worse or better, whichever the case may be, when I stumbled across the Armenian genocide and the Sogomon-Tehlirian story, and even further exponentially heightened when I got the rights to that story, and when I got an investor, and when I got a huge Hollywood producer telling me he's behind me, and so and I got top university historians. It's like all of these people throwing themselves behind me and my project. How can I not feel like I'm in part of something very, very important? But the thing is, it all rests on me, and that's the constant refrain. It all rests on me, and producers are saying, you're the one making this happen, and it's your passion, and et cetera, et cetera. So I feel important, which is humbling. Right? It's an oxymoron. So what do I mean by I think Armenia will save the world? I have an idea. But let me get to the point. Governments have limited power these days. It's big business that has power. It's corporations. It's those with that own the most valuable things. What's the most valuable thing? I don't know, Google. All right, it's this non-physical entity called Google that's worth whatever, right? And so it's those people who have power. I think this project can launch a company. Okay, I'm just going to bear it down to its bare bones. I think this project can launch an entertainment empire that'll get bigger than all the rest. Okay, so here's my delusions of grandeur. I'm openly acknowledging this sounds crazy, but I don't. Why shoot for less? Okay, so I believe it has the potential to be the biggest thing ever. Google wasn't always the biggest thing. There was like Time Warner and AOL, and there were all these other big companies that get replaced by other big companies. And so I have an idea for this entertainment company that will be unlike all the rest. And this is how, and that paradigm, that idea is what will end up saving the world. And let me just say it in one word and sign off. But before I do, it's not one word, it's one concept. But before I do, share this video about this crazy guy thinking that Armenia will save the world. And share it, subscribe, click like or dislike or comment that you're insane, whatever you want in the comment section. All right, here it is in a nutshell. the world's first mutually owned commodity by a species. It's an economic paradigm. It's a paradigm shift in ownership. Rather than a few big investors owning the big thing, what if every single human had an equal share of the most valuable thing in history? I've thought it through. There's a way for it to happen, like even technologically, it can happen. And I want to test it out. I want to try it out with this project. I'm going to just leave it at that and let you meditate on what the heck does that mean. If the most valuable thing in history, like a thing, commodity, whether it's a company, right? That's what I'm talking about, were mutually owned in equal shares by every human. Bye.